Hi, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Amber.
And together
We are CONDMENED Productions. When given the prelim task, it was important that we considered using a tripod and a microphone. One of the reasons that we looked at this task in the first place was to understand the rules concerning continuity along with others.
Clothing choice also had an impact on the continuity, therefore we had to keep it the same throughout filming.
Sound wasn't something that we focused on though, as we only used diegetic sound, as the prelim we filmed was a conversation.
When filming our OTS, we used both a tripod and a microphone. It was important to use the tripod as it made the camera stable, and it was important to use the microphone so you could clearly understand what we were saying.
One thing we learnt about doing the prelim was that when we were to make our OTS, we needed to ensure that the camera quality was better, as in our prelim it was shoddy.
Planning was very important when filming our OTS, however we didn't really think about it much when we done our prelim. We didn't have a storyboard, but when we done our OTS we realised that we needed one to like portray the characters correctly and so the audience could follow along quite easily.
It also made your directing easier as you had something to follow, didn't you?
Yeah.
We also included the use of a script in our OTS so the actors, basically me, knew what to say and when to say it. The casting selection was very important when we did our OTS due to the conventions of horror.
And the media theorist, that's why we used Amber for the victim as she has blonde hair.
However, in our prelim, we didn't really think about this as much as it was just a conversation and there was no real situation.
For our prelim, we did not think about our location choice. However, for our OTS, it was very important as it had to have like a horror vibe to it.
And reflect our chosen genre. In this case, we chose a prison and then also a basement. In our OTS, we chose to use the location of a prison, as this brings many connotations to mind, such as being trapped and confined in an area.
In the prison, the lighting was quite dark, therefore we had to like bring lights with us. We placed them in like very particular places to like show all the shadows and make it like more spooky. However, when we were doing our prelim, we didn't think about lighting at all. We just used the natural like daylight, but that can make the focus worse on the camera.
Since doing our prelim, our skills have improved on Final Cut, which enabled us to remove any background noise on our OTS, making it more realistic.
But we did not have this in our prelim, therefore the sound was quite bad. Within our prelim, we did not use sound effects, however in our OTS we used many, we put background music to it, and we also added like sound effects when the title changed.
Music was quite an important feature in our OTS as it allowed to build tension and build towards a climax.
When filming our prelim, we didn't plan our clothing choice at all, we just wore whatever we wore on the day. However, when we planned for our OTS, we made sure that every clothing choice that we made fitted to the personality and the character that was being played. For example, we used a nightgown to show the blonde girl was vulnerable, which was Amber.
One contrast between our prelim and our OTS is that in our prelim we focused on diegetic sound alone, as we didn't add any non-diegetic sound.
When filming our OTS, we decided to take most diegetic sound out as it like created a more professional type of film, and it just didn't sound very good and it kind of ruined the whole atmosphere to the film.
As the prison was quite echoey, it definitely distorted the sound.
When filming our OTS, we used the font choice of like an eroded type of text because it helped to like enhance the clip and it related to what was going on quite well, because obviously the girl was very vulnerable and we wanted to show that as much as we can, so using that type of text kind of had connotations.
We also made sure that the title of our film appeared bigger than the other titles to ensure that it was noticeable, and we also chose the colour red for this.
Oh yeah, also we used a blurred effect when the titles appeared onto the screen to create a more drugged and like ghostly atmosphere, yeah.
Which again reflects our genre, paranormal. I think that the prelim was a really beneficial task though, as it allowed us to point out our weaknesses and strengths in the filming process.
Thank you.
And goodbye from CONDMENED Productions.
Goodbye.